Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. My channel is all about illuminating the spiritual path forward and bringing you uplifting messages of love and light. Welcome to those of you who are new, and welcome to those of you who are returning. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, I'm going to be doing a general a reading. It's going to be a forecast for the month of July 2020. This particular reading is going to be for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the messages here may or may not resonate for you. Take that which resonates and leave that which does not. Do not try and force yourself into this reading. If you were drawn to this reading and the story does not really align to what it is that you are experiencing right now, it is likely that there's a specific message here within the reading that you need to listen to and that you need to hear at this time. You'll know which one it is as soon as you get that sense of resonance within you. Before I get started here, I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, but I do want to talk a little bit about the astrological changes going on for us right now. So for those of you who don't know, June 21st is going to be the beginning of the summer solstice. It's June 21st. There's also going to be an eclipse on that date. I believe it's a solar eclipse, but don't quote me on that. So there's a lot of purification going on throughout this time. We're also, by the end of the month, we'll have 6 different planets in retrograde. Mercury just went into retrograde. I believe it was July. Listen to me. June 15th. If not, it was June 16th. Please don't quote me on that. But the idea here is that since Mercury is in retrograde, there may be some issues with communication. You may find yourself stumbling across words that you normally wouldn't, just like I am right now. There's also a sense of so it's a good time not to start anything new. It's a good time for you to really take some time for introspection, take some time to really be thorough. Aquarius, you guys like to be, I just so happen to be Aquarius myself, but you guys happen to be, you guys like looking at the bigger picture at things. And in this case, with Mercury retrograde, we kind of have to spend more time looking at the details. What is it if you're starting a new project, if you're starting a new job, if you're signing any contracts, read the fine print. Be very methodical in your approach when you're reading things, because you may find that some things aren't as good as they seem. There's also a need to be very careful when it comes to communication. Some communication may come across in the wrong way, and some people may be a little more upset than usual because of these energies. So do keep that in mind. Traveling is also something that you should reconsider. However, if you already have travel plans, just be very practical and methodical in your approach. Like, make sure that your reservation has not been canceled in any sort of way, that the space is available. Make sure you just spend some extra time having a plan B, if you will. Anywho, let's go ahead and get started with the messages from Spirit. So we got 1 jumping card already, 2 jumping cards. All right, lots of energy here. Spirit really wants to convey a message here for the sign of Aquarius. All right, fellow travelers, support is all around you. Bottom of the deck, we have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow. So July 2020 is going to be a really, really great month for you. Wow. Okay. So fellow travelers, no other sign has gotten this one so far. Support is all around you. So right now you're being divinely guided. There's a lot of angelic support I'm hearing for our Aquarians. Look at the beautiful, this card is so beautiful. I just can't get over. There's a peacock and a rainbow. Oh, this makes me so happy. And there's an albino peacock down there. You see that? Right over, at the bottom of the screen there. Wow. Okay, anyway, I just kind of got caught up in the artwork there. But we have a voyage of the heart here. Love flows through you and to you. And a first light, beginning a new cycle. This really corresponds with the infinite abundance card. So you're being divinely guided, divinely supported right at this time. There's a lot of angelic presence around you. Maybe that's why I've been using this particular deck for the readings, but I just felt called to using I think it's called the Power of the Angel or Power of the Archangel tarot cards. But anyway, I digress. I have a lot. You guys are Out of all the signs right now, you guys are making me feel the most chatty. So a lot of you might be feeling very chatty. Maybe that's what the fellow traveler is about. Maybe you guys have been feeling a little bit lonely or been feeling like a little disconnected from people, and you're just really wanting to connect right now. Really just want to talk their ears off, have some pretty big intellectual conversations with people. With the voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. You guys are really opening up your heart space in the month of July. You're not only going to be able to give love, but also to receive love. And that's very important to understand, because a lot of times we can get caught in the loop of giving and giving and giving. But in this case, Spirit is trying to say, okay, you've given enough. It's time to give back to you, especially with this infinite abundance card here. And look at this. Below that, we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. There's also the desert passage there is saying trusting the divine. So a lot of this is very divinely guided, and there's going to be a lot of blessings coming your way. So what's the current circumstance here for Aquarius? We have the moon. Yeah, that really corresponds to the feelings that I was getting. There's a lot of unknown factors for the Aquarians that I'm reading right now. This card says the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So there may be a lot of unknown factors right now, a lot of fears. This is going to resonate very differently for everybody out there watching this at this time. I'm getting a weird clenching in the heart space right now, which is maybe why that voyage of the heart is here. Some of you may be afraid of love. Wow, speaking of which, look at this. Two of Raphaels at the bottom of the deck. That's a Two of Cups. Some of you may be afraid of love or afraid of opening up, maybe. Let's go ahead and see what obstacle we have here. We have look at that. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. It looks like for the Aquarians that I'm reading right now, there's a need for you to really start to look at, I think your fears are holding you back in a certain aspect. You have so much potential. Whoa, I just entered a really, really deep meditative, like trance-like state. This is so bizarre. There is a lot of oh my goodness, I'm getting this there is a lot of hidden energy beneath the surface for all of the Aquarian. Wow, this is powerful. Whew, holy cow. Okay, I don't know what the heck just happened, but I'm just feeling this strong, like I can almost feel the currents of like just of source just working through this right now. There's a massive, okay, this is going to be a very massive reading for you, Aquarius. We do have the Epiphany card here at the bottom of the deck. Remember how I was talking about maybe some of you feeling a little bit lonely? Maybe you guys kind of hermited yourselves away, because this is the Hermit card. It says joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Some of you may need to meditate just a bit more, really start implementing your meditation practices. But beneath that, we have the Ace of Raphael and the Tower. So there may be a love offer coming in that you're not necessarily even expecting, or some sort of change happening. I can't get over how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I need to ground myself. What is this past energy that Aquarius is coming from? Okay, so much major arcana coming through here. The Wheel and the Devil or Decision want to come out together, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this Devil energy because I'm feeling that's the energy that I need to pull, or the card that I need to pull. So this card is about the Devil. It says, release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So some of you may have been worried about a very particular situation. I can't believe how we have three major arcana that have come out right now. So you're coming into a space of learning a lot of spiritual lessons, Aquarius, especially with the Wheel here. And this is all divinely guided. It's actually a part of your soul's growth. What is not the outcome, but the way Aquarius is moving forward through these circumstances for this reading? Yeah, this is a very highly spiritual reading. I'm just getting that sense right now. I'm like tapped into some other weird state of consciousness. It's almost like an out-of-body experience for me right now. I don't know what the heck's going on. We have the 10 of Raphael. So it says, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So a lot of you are looking for your happiness. A lot of you are rediscovering what happiness means to you. A lot of you are really just analyzing and understanding what it is that makes you happy and moving towards that, whether that's relationships with your family, relationships in general. Although since earlier I did see I got the sense that some of the Aquarians I'm reading for are afraid of opening up to love. Some of you may have experienced some sort of toxic connection in the past with the devil there. Let's go ahead and continue with this reading. What's the subconscious realm, the emotional, like the emotions of Aquarius here? Wow. New beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. I can't believe how much Major Arcana is coming out right now. Some of you are recognizing the need. Look at the wheels trying to come out again. Bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull this card and just leave it out here because I think it needs to come out. But the idea here is Aquarius. You know what? This is really working for me right now. I'm making a mess of everything. There's a... You guys are learning the spiritual nature of your being. I'm getting there's a lot of forgiveness going on. There's a lot of releasing the past. You're feeling anything that has been a burden in your life. You're starting to release, and emotionally, it's coming through very strongly. You're feeling that sense of release. A lot of release going on. So there's definitely that coincides with the beginning of a new cycle. What's the near future looking like for Aquarius? What's coming up for Aquarius? This is definitely divinely guided. My goodness, I cannot believe what's going on here. I'm just, justice. Wow, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana for the main spread here that wanted to come out. And then we do have the wheel here that's been wanting to come out for you guys. So this is very powerful energy. I can't even like begin to, wow, I'm just taking, this is crazy. So I'm going to name off some signs here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Cancer, or a Libra. The Fool. I don't know if these guys have these cards here have signs. I think they're planets, but I don't remember them off the top of my head right now. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius with the wheel here. But there's definitely a beginning of some sort of new cycle. There's balance coming up. It says, fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. You won't be giving up in the month of July. You're on the brink of some sort of massive breakthrough, Aquarius. There's going to be something transformational, something huge. That's what that energy that I was tapping into. It's finally starting to fade away, but my goodness, was it so strong for me right now, or in the past, rather. It's bizarre. I don't really know what's going on. But there's definitely something coming to, I don't know why I heard coming to an end. Look at that. We have the Strength card. More major arcana. You could be dealing with the Leo. What else coming through for messages for Aquarius? One more card here for Aquarius. We have the Four of Ariel. Okay. So some of you maybe, oh, 2 of these cards. Okay. So I guess we had a couple more cards. So we have the Strength card here. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. There seems to be a recurring theme of forgiveness here. For those of you who haven't stepped into the energy of forgiveness, it's very important for the month of July 2020 to let go of those things that don't serve you, especially with this devil energy here. Let that shit go. I'm getting the sense that there's a need to let that go, because with the Four of Ariel here, it seems like maybe somebody's holding on to something. It says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So some of you may not be wanting to let go of something. There may have been something that happened to you in the past that you're holding on to, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm just, the one line that really came up to me right here was, when you give, you also receive. So some of you may have been giving too much, and now you're holding on to your money, maybe your energy, your emotions, and you're not wanting to open up with the Four of Ariel, because the Four of Ariel usually in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot is a gentleman who has one pentacle on top of his head, one that he's clutching onto, holding onto, closing off his heart space, and then 2, one beneath each foot. And so there is a sense of maybe being closed off in the heart space, because we do have voyage of the heart here. So Aquarius, a lot of you need to really open up to the possibility of loving again, really open yourself up and letting the past go. There is going to be some sort of justice coming in if there was a past toxic connection that you were dealing with, or something along those lines, where all of the effort and energy that you've put into something is going to be paid back to you. Maybe not in the way that you were expecting it, but it definitely will be. And there's a brand new beginning around the corner here. It says here with the Ace of Ariel, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job, or a promotion. And I just kind of got like a tingling sensation here on my arm. So I'm not sure There's maybe some angelic presence or something around here, but there's something that's coming for you that is going to be incredibly transformational. That's going to be make you very happy. And with the infinite abundance card here and the rainbow blessings below that, there are going to be this new cycle is going to bring in so much beauty, so much amazing energy for you guys, Aquarius. So what do we have here for? I'm going to go ahead and clarify the moon to see what fears. What are the fears here for our Aquarius for the month of July 2020? So remember, you guys, time is fluid. So for some of you, these changes may come in a little bit past July. For some of you, you may already be going through this at this time. And some of this may be resonating for you at this moment in time. But remember, this is also considered a prediction. So you may not be seeing those results now, but you may see them later on in the future. So what do we have here for the moon, Spirit? What's the moon about? What are these fears or unknown factors that Aquarius have? Death, transformation, Eight of Cups. Okay, so you're afraid of walking away from a particular situation, maybe putting an end to it. Some of you may be feeling a little indecisive, trying to balance out your home life. Maybe you don't know how you're going to do this. You don't know how you're going to balance out your home life, your love life, maybe balancing the emotional with the physical, really just trying to figure out what that balance looks like for you. There's a need to walk away from those things that no longer serve you with the Eight of Cups here, something you may have invested in the past that is no longer really worth you trying to do that balancing act with. And as soon as you step away, we have the Death card here, transformation. There's going to be some sort of massive shift, a massive change with this. We also have the sign of Pisces. I forgot the moon is Pisces. So you could be dealing with the Pisces, you could be dealing with the Leo, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Capricorn, and a Scorpio with the Death card here. So as soon as you let something go, it's going to start transforming. So if you guys were dealing with the past connection that maybe wasn't all that satisfying or something, maybe as soon as you let it go, you'll start seeing it'll start to transform into something else. What's the leap of faith about? What is this leap of faith blockage here? We have the Star. That's your card there, Aquarius. Healing, hope. Oh, we have the Nine of Swords here. Okay. And we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So some of you may be fearing maybe moving on in a new direction. There's a lot of anxiety coming from you right now, or you will be coming through this in the month of July 2020. There's a sense of anxiety surrounding maybe believing in yourself, listening to your heart, maybe taking a leap of faith in a certain direction, maybe you're afraid of being a little foolish, a little bit lighthearted. Maybe things have been so hard for you that you forgot what it was like to really connect with your inner child. There is, interestingly enough, a sense of hope coming from you, though. Despite all of these blockages, right now, hope is very important in order for you to pull through this. There is some healing work that needs to be done, likely some shadow work. What's keeping you up at night, Aquarius, and how can you shine a light on it? Because once you do, we do have the Six of Wands here, coming out victorious. Maybe some of you are afraid of being in the spotlight, and it's very important that you recognize that that's kind of where you need to be, being more free to be yourself. And I mean, Aquarius is a sign of really being, we're different. We don't really fit the mold. We're kind of like the, what is it? The black sheep of the family kind of thing, of the zodiac, because we're kind of odd in a way. But in a good way, we're eccentric, and that's something that you need to embody likely. Maybe just be more comfortable in your own skin, and be able to do what it is that makes you happy. Right now, maybe you're not pursuing your happiness, and that's what the blockage is. As soon as you move towards your happiness, you're going to start experiencing all these new cycles, this new love, maybe perhaps coming in for some of you. There's just a sense of newness. It's going to be like a brand new life for you, Aquarius. So let's see what this Justice is about. What is Justice about? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. And the Wheel again. Okay, and then look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice again. Okay, there's some sort of... Okay, so for some of you, most definitely dealing with some sort of... a contract. So be very methodical, be very careful about this contract that you will be signing. It might be in relation to work for some of you, but with the Seven of Swords here, there is some sort of deception likely coming from this. However, I get the feeling that you're going to see right through it, because there's a sense of your intuition is going to be spot on. You're going to be very methodical about your approach. And what's really neat about this is that since the Wheel of Fortune is here, fate is on your side. Good fortune is coming your way, Aquarius. You're going to be likely working with somebody. There's some sort of collaboration coming up for you in the month of July 2020. This could be a collaboration in work, because we do have Pentacles here. But let's see what more is coming up for our Aquarius here. Just 3 more cards about the outcome of what July 2020 is bringing for us. We have the King of Cups, okay. We have the Four of Swords. And jumping card, we have Judgment again. Holy cow. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Below that, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Lovers. So, for the month of July 2020, what you're not seeing coming is this, and I'll get into this in just a moment, but there is some need for contemplation, time for rejuvenation, time for rest, okay? Rest is going to be very important this coming July. You likely, with the nature of this spirit, this is very spiritual in nature, guys. There is a lot of energy coming into your life, and this may actually leave you feeling somewhat tired, exhausted. You may not even be able to understand why it is that you can't sleep at night, or feeling very restless. The divine is asking you to really take some time to take care of yourself, heal yourself, sleep. Go ahead and take a nap if you need to. Just make sure you try and take care of yourself. With the King of Cups, this could be a connection with somebody coming up. This could be your energy of where you're stepping into. After releasing certain things that don't serve you, you're likely going to come into a space of being more emotionally mature, really being able to control your emotions, understand your emotions. You're going to be stepping into a sense of complete and total emotional intelligence. It's like you can detach yourself from your emotions when you need to, so that you can view and observe them. But more so, you're going to allow yourself to experience these feelings coming through. With the Judgment card here, there's a renewal, a release of some sort. This is definitely very divine in nature. There's likely that something happened to you regarding some sort of situation that you came from the past. Maybe I'll look into that to clarify, because I'm a little bit curious about what the Capricorn energy or the decision's about. But there's a release and renewal. There's going to be a sense of putting the past in the past and moving forward. What you don't see coming for you, Aquarius, is the Ten of Cups of complete and total emotional fulfillment, the happy family. In July 2020, or a little bit after that likely, because I'm getting the sense that this isn't all going to happen and transpire in July. This is what you're moving towards. You're moving towards a happy family. You're moving towards complete and total emotional fulfillment. I mean, we have that twice. So you've likely been focused on creating this happiness for you, and this new cycle and this healing energy and this infinite abundance being poured in by the divine is coming to you. We have the Lovers here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but this card speaks to me about a new love coming into your life that's a very powerful soulmate connection. And with the High Priestess here, there may be a lot of mystery surrounding your current circumstances, but your intuition is leading you in the right direction. So very beautiful reading for you, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Capricorn energy here, or the devil, just because I'm a little bit curious. But if you're enjoying this content so far, please do hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel out, and it really helps other people who are just like you to gain that same insight that you're receiving from this reading now. My channel is all about helping uplift people and illuminate their lives, bring a little bit of clarity. So if you would kindly hit the like and subscribe button, it'd really help out the channel and help out more people with these, oh, interesting, with these readings. So you had some sort of moment of clarity regarding something. There was the sudden moment of clarity here. It's likely something that you were investing in, that you were expecting something to pay off. You worked very hard on whatever this was. This could have been a job situation, because we do have 2 Pentacles here, but this is kind of what the outcome left you feeling like, the 5 of Pentacles. There's a sense of abandonment and lack of self-worth here. There's a sense of being left out in the cold. There could have been a connection from the past that caused this for you. This could have been what that devil energy is about. There's a lot of fears likely carrying on into the month of July regarding this, but as soon as you clear out this energy and make room for the new energy coming in, you're really going to just step into some really beautiful sun energy, of absolute happiness. So That's all I have for you today, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. July 2020 is going to be a fantastic month for you. Things are really going to start looking up for you. So thank you once again for watching. I'm sending you much love and light. Take care.